Welcome to the Daily Dose with Dr. Kristen. I'm Dr. Kristen Fitzpatrick, International Healthcare Professional of the Year and Director of the Mediterranean Brain and Spine Center, home to Malta's award-winning international team of specialists. Here's the Daily Dose. We're focused on what truly matters, helping you and your family stay healthy, balanced, and thriving every day. Welcome to the Daily Dose. Today we have Donna Carmont on the show with EmpowerHER voluntary organization. And for us, we've been collaborating over the past 7 years or so.
That's true.
On helping women in the community. And I would love to open up the conversation and have you share more information about EmpowerHER and how you're helping in the community, and then how each of us who are in the community can help support other women.
Thank you, Kristen. I'm so happy to be here with you finally after 7 years. We're actually sitting down doing an interview. Mainly it's like you on stage or me making you something. So it's really lovely to be here on the opposite side. EmpowerHER voluntary organisation, we support women in business and women in shelters. We've been around now for about 3 years, but we're getting stronger and stronger now that we're really finding our feet here in Malta. With the voluntary itself, we have so many amazing women that participate. And we have a lot of different projects, a lot of different collaborations, and a lot of different campaigns that we run throughout the year. And with the collaborations that I've been doing with you for over the past seven years, the handbag campaign, which is one of our most popular campaigns every year for International Women's Day. Then we have the bra campaign, which is for Pink October, which is also a very popular, all of them are quite popular now, but everyone's getting to know them. And we also have the coat campaign at the end of the year for Christmas, so that each sector is dedicated to a particular event for that calendar. So International Women's Day, the handbags, and that happens around, we finish on the 25th of February collecting. And in March, we deliver them to the shelters so that they're ready for the women. And when we deliver them, because they know now that they're coming, so they get extremely excited, because inside the bag, we have tampons, sanitary pads, deodorant, toothpaste and toothbrush, and moisturizer as well. And the women know that when they're receiving this, it's coming from a community of women that care. So it's such a great, I love the feeling when I go by and I drop these gifts off for them, because honestly, they are so grateful. I had one lady come up and hug me when actually it was for the coat campaign, which we'll get to that. Actually, I might talk about that now so I can lead up into it. We have the October, Pink October, which is the bras. And that is also a great, it's more of a learning campaign for the women to let them know that they must need to go for a checkup, etc. And then for Christmas, we do the coats because it's so cold that time of the year coming into the new season. And for Christmas, we give them a really beautiful coat and place it under the tree. And now I went and delivered some coats in December, and one of the ladies just happened to be hanging around the foyer because she was wanting to do something with the lady that was working there. And the lady at the shelter said, "This is Dana from that delivers the coat. She does the handbags and the bras." And she went, "Oh, can I give you a big hug for all the ladies here?" I was so touched. She came over and gave me a big hug and she said, "This is from everyone. We just want to say thank you for making us feel like a woman."
Oh, that's so sweet. You know, it's funny because I've had experiences like this as well. So we're a collection site, and I love collaborating and helping females out. As a female-owned business, I do know that life can be challenging, and sometimes other women in the community need some support. And I've had a woman actually come up to me, and she goes, "From Mediterranean Brain and Spine Center, you're part of the FEM handbag campaign." And she shows me the handbag, and she almost had tears in her eyes going, this changed my life, and it meant so much. So I think these donations and that little bit of support from all of us in the community, and the people love it. So our
Yes.
patients love it. They
Yes.
go to their offices and they will run a whole collection in the office. So you'll have an office bringing in 15, 20 bags.
Exactly.
Everybody does it together. And I know this past year, Coats for a Cause, thank goodness we have clinic space here.
Yes.
But I think we actually filled an entire vehicle full of coats, which was a really beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And people love doing this, right? Sometimes, you know, we all sort of get those things, and especially with Pink October, how many times do us as women purchase something and we go, oh, I'm gonna love this, and then it just doesn't fit right. It still has the tags on it. These types of things, they just go, and it's kind of, maybe it's like a Cinderella story.
Yes.
That they just find the perfect fit for what they need.
It's very true. And it's amazing how women support women. Like, honestly, it doesn't matter where they are in life. I have so many women contact me, reach out and say, look, I would love to help in some way. I don't have a lot of money, but I would love to come and help, maybe hand out the handbags, or, you know, I'd love to come and help and do this. So, you know, women just love helping other women, especially when it comes to the campaigns. I am so, like, it blows my mind how many women actually come with the whole thing done, like the toothpaste, the toothbrush, everything in there. Yes, we have to vet some bags, but that's just the way it is. Because when we give to the shelters, we want to make sure they're getting great quality stuff too. And we get so much of it. It's incredible. Yeah. And it blows my mind. So I thank you, everyone, for always participating and helping out. It's really amazing.
What we're going to do is we're going to attach a link onto the bottom of this podcast, and we'll sort of share out the information on how to get in touch with you, because you're constantly running different initiatives, different donations. And there are women-led businesses all over Malta and Gozo.
Gozo, we haven't got anyone.
Okay. All right. We have some work to do. We're gonna find you some places in Gozo, some female-led businesses that may be really fantastic collection sites to be able to help women in our community, and that way everybody can get that little bit of involvement. Because yes, I do. I completely agree with you that I think women are always there to help.
Yes, always. Always. And that's when it leads also then into our other social enterprises that we do with EmpowerHER. We have the female community, which has been around for a very long time. I'm going to say for at least 6 years on a part-time basis. And that was just purely through something I love doing, getting women together, which has now turned into a full-time social enterprise, which I donated over to the voluntary organisation. I was just speaking to the gentleman here behind the camera that I've been an entrepreneur since the age of 16. So for me, it's I don't know anything else but to be an entrepreneur. And that's how the community began, because women kept asking me, how did you start your business? You know, how do you begin? How do you build the confidence to do it? Why are you doing it on your own? You know, why haven't you got a man helping you? Like, you know, all these little things. And it's like, well, women really need to know. So that's when the female community began. And because being an entrepreneur, I had so many ideas on doing different things, because I have so many different passions, and I turn them into small businesses. But now I've actually turning my passions into social enterprises and to projects to help women in business. So it's become a very big thing for me, where I've transitioned. So it's not all about profit anymore. It's all about helping and purpose. And one of the biggest things with the female community is that with these female events, they get to meet other like-minded women. They're inspired, they're empowered, and they connect with each other. So that way it actually helps them build where they want to get to. Because without these connections and being empowered and inspired, you can't move forward. You're always stuck in a rut. And that's when you meet a community of like-minded women, it helps you move so quickly down the track to be able to get to where you want to. And it's because everyone loves helping each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And sometimes I find being a part of the organization is very helpful, because
you've been a member for a long time.
I've been a member for a long time. I haven't been as active as I would like to, just because life gets busy. The clinic is really busy. But one thing that I've found is sometimes when I don't reach out in the community, a lot of times people don't even know I'm here. So even part of the efforts on what we're doing here today is sharing the passion and the heart and the motivation behind that driving force of what we're meant to do. And it really sounds like you've taken what you do and you've developed it into a new form of leadership.
Yes.
To be able to empower. And this was something that I know we spoke about. The word empower is such a beautiful word. It's different than just motivating or intriguing,
Exactly.
but empowering. You're actually building the tools and the resources that other people around you need to be able to develop those skills.
They do.
Super well done with
Thank
what you've
you.
done here in Malta. I know you're not originally from here, so you came here helping not just women in the community, because women help a lot of people. So
They do.
The impact that you have overall has been really amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's really touched my heart, because it's something that when you're so passionate about something, you share it. And when you share it, it actually becomes a motivational tool for other people.
Yeah.
And when you keep something to yourself, it's not really sharing anything where you can help people. I mean, it can be just be one thing, even if it's just like a little support system, or saying to someone, I can help you meet that person. And they're like, really? Oh my gosh, I've been here for so long and I haven't been able to be in contact with the person I really need to meet.
Yeah.
So doing that is just something that can help anyone. It doesn't matter whether you're in the community or not, but to share is always important, I believe. And I've learned that myself, to be able to share, because when you have so much experience, why not share it with everyone else?
Yeah,
you know, experience is like one of the main things people, it's very hard to fathom. With different experiences, you can give different motivation to people as well.
Yeah, see, this is funny. I had this conversation yesterday with a patient, and this patient was in their 70s and was talking about, he said to me, you really love what you do, don't you? And I said, I love what I do. I don't think I'll ever retire.
Yeah.
And this guy recently retired, and he was like a self-proclaimed workaholic when he was younger. Mm-hmm. And I said to him, did you love it? And he loved it. And he started lighting up with these types of events that he had. And what we spoke about was not just knowledge and knowing something, but it was having the experience that led to the wisdom.
Exactly.
And those
you can't be
things.
Educated with stuff like that. The experience is more than education. You know, because without it, you can't tell people what is. There's never a right or wrong, but to be able to give someone or mentor or help them because you've experienced what you've done, you know, it's a big thing.
Yeah, no, it definitely helps guide. And I think part of the community as well, in certain things, I'm in healthcare.
Yes.
And I know healthcare. I love health and real healthcare, not just sick care. I love healthcare. And getting to a certain point where you start, you know, changing that tune, I want to be able to help more people. And I can help people one-to-one in here, but my motivation is getting out and saying, how do I help impact the lives of, 50,000 kids? How do I start making these changes to really get that long-term effect that we want? Sometimes I need those other people from outside who know how to connect that. They see and they guide and they say, hey, why don't you try it like this?
Exactly.
Your last event that you had, so I love these events. I encourage other women, especially ones who may be watching this, just to check out the community and see what it is. Get involved. The group is a fantastic group.
Thank you. And it's
very diverse, very international as well.
And you know what the other thing is, Kristen, like we've, every time we have an event, we have members. We have over 50 members now in female community. And they're members that are actually really involved in the business side of things, like, promotions and all that sort of stuff. That's something else. But it is really one of those things where you rock up to an event and I'm thinking to myself, okay, now how many people, actually when the sales come through for the tickets and you go, oh my God, I don't know this person, I don't know this person. And it's literally 75% of new women every time we have an event. And the other 25% are part of the female community that have been coming for a long time.
Yeah.
So the diverse women that come through, you are meeting new women every time. And we have monthly events. So every month you are going to meet someone new. Actually, not just someone, you'll meet 5 new people. You know what I'm like? I throw people around. Go, come and meet this person, come and meet this person. But and that's one of the most, I guess, one of the most inspiring things that women want to meet other women.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So it's and moving forward into helping women and women helping women, our other social enterprise is the Designers Boutique in Valletta. Now, this is a beautiful boutique. It has 17 different artists, designers, and creatives in there. They all have a space with a membership base. and all the sales that are made are given back to them. So the running of the actual space is done with the volunteers as well. So they volunteer 4 hours of their time a week, which means that they're learning how to do everything for retail. And everyone dreams of having a retail space if you're a creative or a designer. And the women have learned so much in regards to not knowing what's behind the scene, but it's giving them the actual tool and resources they need to have their business running. And they wouldn't be able to do it without a community. And community is growing. It's getting bigger, and without community, I just don't think you can do so many more things anymore, because doing it on your own, it doesn't work. So each every woman in there has just turned around and said, I cannot believe if I was to do this on my own, I wouldn't be able to, because of all the different things that runs a business, you know, opening hours, closing hours, it's crazy. So it's another thing that we do to help women in business here in Malta.
Well,
too.
that's amazing. A super great way to help them grow and even collaborate with other, I'll say, artists and entrepreneurs out there as well, because I know that can be a little bit of a challenging field.
Exactly.
But I'm assuming are you always looking for new artists and
Always.
collaborators to join in?
Yes.
Okay, super. I will definitely help. I feel like I meet a lot of people in here in a lot of diverse, different communities, and I could definitely send some people over your way. And to check out the shop. I've seen it on the videos, the tours that you have. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm one of those people. I'm not always into tangible items, but when I do have a gift for someone, I like having something that has meaning and purpose behind it, and sort of those one-of-a-kind creations.
Exactly.
It just gives a different tone when giving a gift to somebody.
Yes.
So amazing. Thank you so much for being with us here today.
It's a pleasure.
I look forward to collaborating with you for the next several years, maybe decades.
Sounds good to me. Thank you so much, Kristen. I appreciate it.